Hey guys, a super quick update on where the modular road tool is. It's been a little slow lately, but I did manage to finish the four-way connection as you see here. Now you have the ability to have it for one lane or two lanes. Right, just like the road, you have a little drop down for number of lanes, and you can see that it automatically changes the material, the size, the connectors, one or two lanes. I added a three-way intersection. Again, super important, so you don't have to have all the time crossroads. So this is a way that you would join one road to another. Same deal, you have three connectors here and you have one lane or two lanes. Really neat part about this that I like is that if you have a rail on your road, I added a special option here for three connectors called add rail, and it'll automatically add the rail here. So if you wanted to add the sidewalk here, you can also add the rail as an additional thing, and it'll complete the road look. Same thing here, just like the modular road tool, you have the ability to choose the specific corners, and that's because maybe some roads you want to have without sidewalks and some roads you want to have with sidewalks. And if I quickly take a look here at what I have, you will see now that the four-way road looks much nicer. You see there, this is obviously two lanes, two lanes, two lanes, and this is just a decal, but you can see now that it curves nicely, like that. And here's an example of a three-way connection, which you haven't seen before, right? So the road just keeps going, and then you have the connection here for a separate road here. Same here. There's another three-way road, so you come here, you either turn right or left. And in this case, as you can see, without having the option of the rails, then it would look kind of incomplete. And obviously, the other thing you notice is that you have light poles now, and these are just custom meshes. You can add any mesh you want. So if you select a road like here and you go to the defaults, now you go towards the bottom, you have now a custom mesh that you can add to the right and a custom mesh that you can add to the left. And that's the same for one lane or two lanes. And then you have an option here to use custom meshes. So if I just disable that, they'll just be the road that you've seen. But if I want to add the custom mesh, which of course the one I'm including is just the lights, kind of makes sense, you can do that. And there's a new section towards the bottom for custom meshes, and you can decide whether you want to add the right or the left hand side. So some roads you may want to have only a custom mesh on the right or a custom mesh on the left. And this is a little different. Instead of adding the custom mesh on every single segment, you have a spacing value here. So the default is 1500. If I were to make this 500, for example, you get a lot more lights in this case, right? If you make it something like, I don't know, 200, then you'll get something ridiculous like this. But you get the idea, right? Oops. If I wanted to do it right here, and you can see that there's it automatically adds the material, and that way you can play around with the spacing and how many of these custom meshes do you want to add. And again, this is the same thing, keeping track with the definition of modular. You can define the custom mesh per road, right? So if you yourself go to Blender or any of the other programs, you can create several different versions of this, light poles or whatever else. You can put cones, you can put whatever you want. Then you can customize the roads pretty neatly. There's also the material, obviously, for the light pole, which is really cool. So you could change the color of the light pole here. So if for whatever reason you want to make this darker, you can, or you can make it lighter. Or you can change the roughness. And I'm gonna save that. or you can change the light, which is a separate material here. So in this case, the default is yellow, but you could change the color of the light to something like blue. You can see how it changes here. Purple, red, whatever you want, green. So again, it makes it really convenient. Let me just go back here and save this. Makes it really convenient for you to build the roads the way you want them. So I have a few more things that I want to add, but I think I am getting to the point where it's in pretty good shape. I think it's a really cool tool, especially for what's out there right now. So looking forward to releasing this and getting your opinions. So yeah, let me know what you think. All right, thanks guys. I will see you in the next video.